another Chuck and Wee. I got a first look. Hey, first look, a show and tell. It's a product that people are going ape shit over and they're posting it everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, interwebs. This is a product I haven't even vaped on, guys. And this is the SMOANT RABOX, as you guys can see in the title and in the thumbnail. The reason why I'm doing this video is because you want to see it. What you want, I got to give it to you, right? Okay, so that doesn't sound right. Now, I will state this. This product, it looks interesting. Here's how this is going to work. I'm going to dive down, show you this thing up close and personal, go over all the specs, and I'm going to give SMOANT one suggestion for this thing. Yes, I've held it in my hand. Even though I haven't vaped on it, I've held it in my hand. I've dealt with it just a little bit, very briefly, but enough to where I have one suggestion. So SMOANT, stay tuned, okay? Let's go and show you what this thing's all about. We'll come back, I'll vape on it in the two modes it comes in, and then we'll wrap this sucker up. So are you ready? Let's go! All right, so here's the packaging for the SMOANT RABOX. And of course, inside that packaging, you're going to receive your RABOX, a USB cable for charging, included is a specs card, a warning card, and last but not least, a quality control card. So here she is, boys and girls, the SMOANT RABOX. Now, a few measurements for you. She's 90mm by 70mm by 30mm. Now, that's from the panel to this panel. That's 30mm. But from the edge of the frame to the edge of this frame, it's 25mm. So this red frame is made of stainless steel, 304 grade stainless steel, super duper solid, and it comes in 3 different color options. The frame, that is, okay? Red, as you guys can see, white, or black. It's got a plastic panel on one side, and it also has a plastic panel on the other, and both plastic panels are made of PMMA. She's got a built-in 3300 milliamp hour LiPo battery. On one side of the device, it has a fire button, a BB style fire button, and then at the top, you got your 510 connection, stainless steel 510 threads, and a spring-loaded 510 pin. And then on the back of the device, it's got a USB port for charging. So yeah, check it out. You can see all the guts. You can stick your finger in there. I mean, it's completely open. If the battery were to vent, it would easily be able to vent. No worries there. It's even open up top. Okay, again, I have not vaped on this, so I've got no experience with this device, but look at that, it's open. This is great for the geeky vapor. This is a novelty piece. This is a conversation piece. That's why this thing has created a lot of buzz, because people like to see the innards, and it's really different. It looks like a cross between a hard drive and something from Back to the Future. I mean, you flip the switch and you're back to 1955. You know what I'm saying? That's really cool. But my 2 cents, SMOANT, if you're watching and your version 2 of your RABOX, make it to where you cover this up. Cover this up using PMMA. Make it to where people can still see the innards, but just cover it up. That's just my 2 cents, because juice is going to get down in there. It just is. In this day and age of vaping, juice gets on our hands, it gets on our mods, and it's going to get down in there. Now, the good thing, okay, SMOANT markets, hear this, they market that the circuit board has got a nano coating on there to make it waterproof. Again, I haven't vaped on it, so I can't tell you, but that's what they market. That being said, again, SMOANT, cover this up. Cover these up, okay? Cover them up with PMMA, just like it is on the side, so we could see it. I think that would be really cool. Again, the geeky vapor, they're going to love it. So 5 clicks of the fire button turns this bad boy on. When I hit the fire button when nothing's on there, it's going to blink. And see how it's blinking in green? That means it's fully charged. If it blinks in blue, that means it's midway charged. And if it blinks in red, that means you need to charge this bad boy up. So when you switch this toggle right here down, it's going to beep once, and that's taking it to full battery output. And when you switch it up, it's going to beep twice, and that's taking it to 100 watt output. So down is soft mode, full battery output, up 100 watts. So the first thing that I'm going to screw onto this bad boy is the Big Baby Beast by SMOANT. Here's what she looks like. Again, 24.5mm tank, and from frame to frame, it's 25mm. So it looks to be a little bit of an overhang, but there's really not, because the frame rounds off. Kind of deceptive. So as I showed you in the close-ups, you got this toggle or the switch on the side. Right now it's switched up, which means it's in 100 watt mode, and what we got to do is switch it down. I'm going to do this anyway. Switch it down to soft mode. Here we go. It's going to beep once, and we're ready to rock it, okay? But we got the Big Baby Beast on there like you guys saw. Got the 0.15 ohm go ahead, wide open airflow. Here we go. Look at those lights light up. Hitting really good in soft mode, guys. I mean, this thing is kicking the tits. Chucking the dildos. No, chucking the tits. Hitting like a truck full of dildos. That's what it is. Now what we're going to do is we're going to switch this toggle up. It's going to beep twice, and that means we're in 100 watt mode. So it's hitting at 100 watts. Yeah, this hitting is hard, but you know what? You see the vapor production, flavor, obviously that depends on the cool head or the tank you have on here, but it's on point. I'm going to go ahead and take her back down to soft. So yeah, first impressions of this, she's hitting like a truck full of dildos. Yeah, that's right. She's hitting like a champ, man. Both modes she's hitting good. Now, don't get me wrong. With the toggle switch up with this coil head, the 0.15, she hits awesome. It's just a little bit softer than the soft mode. How ironic is that? Again, I can't stress this enough. It all depends on the coil head or the resistance you have on here. If you had it with a higher resistance, let's say 0.2, 0.25, 0.3, and you're vaping it with the switch up at 100 watts, it's going to hit even harder than the way it is right now with the 0.15 on coil head. So I hope you guys enjoyed my first glance, first look, show and tell the SMOANT RABOX. This is Rip Chippers, and remember, smoking is dead, vaping is the future, and the future is now.